Hi everybody, I am Sheila and welcome back or welcome to our yoga charcuterie board. So in this practice, this burst is focused on wide angle poses, poses that create lots of space, openness, take up space. So we'll be doing we'll do a sun salutation for our warm-up, and then we'll transition to an energetic flow in wide angle position. So if you have a chair, that would be great to have right in front of you so you can tap down as you wish to develop more stability and freedom in your pose. I'm going to leave my chair to the side just so that you can see me better, but it's awesome if you have it placed in front of you, especially in this wide angle, because then you can move as you will, and again, use that chair as that tool when you need it. The other tool I have is a block, and you're welcome to have a block. I like it for a sun salutation, that when we come down, we have a place for our hands to go. We're also going to use it in a wide leg twist, forward fold twist. So you can use anything. It could be a little step stool, could be a book, could be the seat of the chair. Finding what tools work best for you. So let's go ahead and begin this energetic practice. Great for when you just need that burst of energy in your day, or you're just feeling almost tight and cramped and you want to create that spaciousness. Let's do it. So from here, let's go ahead and just bend the knees. Inhale the arms up as we lengthen, and on the exhale, let's bring the arms down. Let's do about 3 of these, just reaching up, beginning the movement, putting a little bend in our knees, sweeping the arms up. And then on this next one, let's reach all the way up and then bring our hands through heart center, coming down to a forward fold, allowing for a good bend in the knees, allowing the head to release, walking the hands up into your half lift, softening back into your forward fold. Putting a deep bend in the knees as you push into the earth, pulling the belly to the spine, rising, 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 and softening into cactus arms. Reaching high, let's add a side bend. Coming back center, adding a side bend on the other side. Let's come back center and bring the hands through to heart center. Awesome, and let's get this energetic flow going. We're going to heel toe the feet apart, coming into your position for star. So maybe you move side to side a little bit, finding the right width for you. Toes and knees are going in the same direction. So again, just finding your stability, your freedom in that pose. And then once you have that solid foundation, let's go ahead and sweep the arms up. Let the shoulders soften down, and then from here, let's flow through star and goddess. Big inhales as we reach up. Again, just starting to loosen any tightness, bringing energy back into your body, creating space. Meeting in a 5-pointed star. Excellent. From here, we're going to bring the arms parallel and open to a warrior 2. I'm facing my right foot forward, but you can open to either side. We'll do both. Set up your warrior, finding the right feel for you, right? There's no one right warrior 2. It's the right feel for you. Let's flip that palm in reverse. And come back to warrior 2. Move into an extended side angle. And back to warrior 2. Flipping that palm to reverse. And back to warrior 2. Letting the arms come down. Bringing that foot in. Let's take the other foot out. Warrior 2 on the other side. Flip that palm to reverse. Warrior 2. Side angle. Warrior 2. Reverse. Warrior 2. Letting the arms come down. We're going to bring the feet back into our wide leg position. Toes are out. heels are in, little side to side movement. And then from here, let's take those arms up and come into temple or goddess pose with cactus arms. Choosing either side to start, we're gonna straighten one leg as we reach, and then we'll come back center, straighten as we reach, center. And just beginning to create that sense of spaciousness, that sense of strength. Drawing attention maybe to your breath, maybe noticing the energy you're creating. One more on each side. Now let's open to 5-pointed star. Roll the wrist as we come down. Excellent. Rolling the shoulders. Fantastic. We're going to build on that a little bit, transitioning to sun sweep, so a little bit of a bigger move, starting in either direction. We come into our 5-pointed star, we put a bend in one knee, we reach towards that knee as we sweep the arms down through center, then we come to the other side and we arrive back up. So bending one knee while we straighten the other leg. Maybe your hands come down to the mat, maybe they stay a little higher. Moving at your own pace, just enjoying this big, bold, spacious movement. And then as you're ready, perhaps go ahead and switch to the other side, whichever side you didn't do. Let's meet back in a 5-pointed star. Awesome. We're going to switch back to our warrior 2. Either direction, flipping that palm, reversing. Warrior 2. Straightening that front leg for a reverse triangle. Warrior 2. Arms come down. We bring that front foot in. We open the back foot. Settle into warrior 2 on that side. Flip that front palm. Warrior 2, straighten that front foot, reverse triangle, warrior 2, flip that palm to reverse, warrior 2. Let the arms come down. Again, we're coming back to center. You notice a pattern here, don't you? These big spacious poses. So let's return to our 5-pointed star. Our arms are open. Palms are facing forward, shoulders are softened down. From here, let's take an inhale. And on the exhale, coming back in to our temple goddess pose. And let's open strong. Either side, choosing, we're gonna reach, and then we're gonna come back center. And we're gonna reach to the other side. We'll come back center. We'll hinge from the hips a little bit, sweep the arms down around and up. And we return. So opening strong, fingertips can be facing the sky if that feels good. If not, they can be straight out in traditional warrior hands. Hinging from the hips, sweeping down just a little bit, and let's rise. Coming through heart center, opening, reaching, opening, reaching, opening, sweeping down, around, and up. One more time, opening strong, reaching, opening, reaching, opening, hinging at the hips, sweeping those arms down. Let's keep our legs long as we rise, bringing our hands through to heart center. Excellent. Let's heel toe the feet together. Maybe lift the knees up, release the feet a little bit. Awesome. And then from here, we're just going to do a little sun salutation facing forward. So if your block is in place, that works well. Bending the knees, sweeping the arms up. Exhaling as you come into your version of forward fold. Inhale as you rise to your half lift. Exhale, soften, forward fold. Inhale and really bend those knees. Exhale as we pull that belly in. And then as you inhale, begin to lengthen the spine, opening to cactus arms. Inhale as you reach. Let's add our side bend. Come back to center. Side bend. Back to center. Let's open to cactus arms. Inhale, reach high, and then bring the hands through to heart center. Awesome. We're going to heel toe the feet apart. Again. This time we're going to bring our feet more parallel, or we may even have the toes slightly tipped in. All right, so finding again that strong pose. Hands are at the hip creases. We're in our superhero pose because why shouldn't we be in a superhero pose? All right, from here, I've got the block placed still center. So if you have your block and it's in that center spot, that would be awesome for our wide leg forward fold. If you have the chair, you can leave that right in front of you because then your hands can come to the seat of the chair. So taking a nice deep inhale in, then let's put a little bend in the knees. Exhale as we hinge into a forward fold. Maybe bringing our hands down to the block. Taking a few breaths here. And then we're going to put a bend in the knees and slowly walk those hands back up. Roll the shoulders down and back. Let the gyros get spun up, as I always say. Zing. And then we're going to open up to our last star combination, all right? So coming back into star, letting the shoulders soften down, really opening strong, taking up all this space, creating space, and letting any tightness release. Awesome. From here, let's go ahead and move back to where we started between star pose and goddess or temple pose. Now let's reach up so our arms are up high, legs are straight. On the exhale, we're going to make some fists and we're going to pull them behind us. And then we're going to reach up as if we're growing. And then we're going to pull the fist in. And we're going to reach up and lengthen. Bend in the knees. We pull the fist back. Reach up and lengthen. Bend the knees. Reach up. Lengthen. I hear all it's quite loud at the bird feeder. And we open to five-pointed star. We're coming back to our temple and goddess flow. Our star. Meeting in our five-pointed star, lifting the gaze, releasing the arms down, rolling the shoulders, and then let's go ahead and come back to that spot where our feet are parallel or the toes are slightly tipping in. Coming to our superhero pose. This time we're going to hold a little bit in this pose and we're going to add a little twist. So with that block in place or the seat of the chair in front of you, we're in our superhero pose. We take this inhale in. On the exhale, we bend from the hip creases, keeping this really long spine. We've got a little bit of a half lift right now. Taking a breath here. And then on your next exhale, just softening into a wide leg forward fold. Bringing the hands to the block at any height, whichever height feels better for you. And maybe you even heel toe the feet apart a little bit to add some width, or maybe you like them right where they are, all right? So just settling into this forward fold a little bit. You could also add a little side-to-side movement if you'd like. Otherwise, remaining in stillness. Taking a few breaths. Maybe nodding the head. And then from here, let's go ahead and bring our hands to the block so that we have the block in a position that allows us to have more of a long spine. So decide what that position is for you. And then what we will do is we are going to either put the fist or the palm on the block. I think I'm going to put the fist on the block today. All right, so I'm going to push into the right fist, and I'm going to peel that left arm up to reach up to the sky. And I'm going to roll the wrist as I bring that hand back down. I'm going to push into that hand as I peel the other arm up and roll the wrist as I bring that arm down. Now, again, pushing into fists, into palms. Now we're just going to push in, peel the arm up, and release it down. Breathing, finding space. And after your next one, let's go ahead and soften back to our forward fold. Again, you can keep your feet right where they are. You could heel toe wider. It's up to you. Taking a few more breaths. And then wherever your hands are, go ahead and bring those hands back underneath your shoulders. We're going to heel toe the feet in a little bit, put a bend in the knees, and just slowly walk the hands back up until you come to standing. Awesome. Getting that strength, that stability in your feet. Let's go ahead and bring our arms out in front of us, backs of hands come to touch, and then sweep them behind us. Interlace the hands, roll the shoulders down and back, lift the gaze, breathe. Relish in the space you created, the energy you generated. And then from here, let's go ahead and put a bend in both elbows. I'm going to turn around so it's a little easier for you to see. So put a bend in both elbows, and then let's bring the fist to the right hip. Tuck that right elbow back, and then let the right ear just float to the right shoulder, stretching out the side of the neck, creating space. Bring the head center as you release the hands to the center. Maybe taking a breath or two. And then switching to the other side. So putting a bend in the elbows, bringing the fist to the hands to the left hip. Tuck that left elbow in and let the left ear float to the left shoulder. Creating space between the ear and the shoulder. And one more breath perhaps. Coming back center, bringing the head center, the hand center, releasing them. Let's roll the shoulders a little bit with a big arm sweep on each side. Excellent. Let's heel toe the feet together. Let's seal this energy first on our charcuterie practice with the sun salutation, bending the knees, sweeping the arms up. Exhaling as we bring the hands down to a forward fold. Inhaling as we lengthen and lift. Exhaling, softening and folding. Inhaling as we bend the knees, push into the earth. Pull the belly to the spine and begin to rise. Exhaling, cactus arms. Ow! Ooh! Oh my gosh! Inhale as you reach. Exhale, come back to center. Oh my goodness gracious. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you roll the wrist down. Now, I know another time, another place, I would have just stopped the video there, but I'm going to keep going. I had a little bee that just stung me when I put my arm down. So poor guy or gal, I probably shocked him as my arm came down, and then he or she shocked me. But I did say this was about building energy, and I certainly have energy right now. Oh gosh, sorry about the screech. Bring those arms up. and bring your hands through heart center. All that goes to show us is the bees practice yoga as well. And I am so glad to have more bees back in my garden. Just that wasn't my preference, but anyhow, thank you for coming out, joining me in the garden for our charcuterie practice, joining my bee friend. I apologize for the squeal. I hope you're well. I hope you continue to take care of yourself. I hope you created some energy and some spaciousness. Be well. Take care of yourself. Goodbye until next time.